Zero Upwork reviews doesn't have to mean zero trust. So before you've completed your first Upwork job, your profile can already show relevant portfolio samples and even testimonials from clients you've worked with outside the platform. If your profile currently says, I am hardworking, reliable, and ready to learn, your lack of reviews isn't the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that you're asking the stranger to believe you without showing them proof. So before I wrap up this video, I'll give you the exact title and profile overview I'd use for a brand new freelancer with zero reviews. I'll also show you one Upwork change from May 2026 that makes a lot of the profile advice you're watching completely outdated. You might have zero Upwork reviews, but that doesn't automatically mean you've never helped anyone before. Upwork allows you to request a testimonial from a former client, even when you didn't meet that client through Upwork. The client needs a LinkedIn account because Upwork uses their details to help confirm that the testimonials is legitimate. Ask them to mention the actual work, the problem you solved, and what it was like working with you. Kevin organized and uploaded over 200 products to our Shopify store, corrected inconsistent titles, and delivered the work before our launch date. Now, a client looking for Shopify help has something concrete to evaluate. Here's the strongest part of a zero review profile: your portfolio. You don't need to wait for an Upwork client to give you your first portfolio project. Upwork specifically allows new freelancers to add personal projects and sample projects that demonstrate the kind of work they want to sell. So instead of uploading a certificate saying you completed a 4-hour e-commerce course, create a small product catalog sample. Take 10 fictional products and build a clean spreadsheet showing the product title, description, price, SKU, variants, image names, and alt text. Then add screenshots showing what the finished listing would look like inside a sample Shopify store. What that means practically is that you need 3 strong samples, not 30 average ones. Now, before you upload anything, remove your phone number, email address, and WhatsApp details. You see, Upwork doesn't allow personal contact information inside your profile or portfolio. A beginner profile shouldn't look like a supermarket. So if your title says writer, graphic designer, virtual assistant, data entry expert, developer, social media manager, the client doesn't see 6 opportunities. They see uncertainty. Pick one primary service and build your profile around it. Shopify Product Listing Assistant, Catalog Cleanup. That title tells me the platform, the task, and the business problems. And here's the 2026 change I promised you. Upwork removed specialized profiles on May of 28, 2026. Clients now see your main profile, and Upwork highlights the work history, portfolio pieces, and skills it considers most relevant to the client's search or job post. Now, so don't follow an old tutorial telling you to build 3 specialized profiles for 3 unrelated careers. That option is gone. Now, you now need one main profile with a clear overall direction and enough relevant evidence for Upwork to highlight the right pieces. I help Shopify store owners organize and upload accurate product catalogs. Remember, the first 250 or so characters are what may appear in search results. So don't waste that space saying your name. It's already at the top of your profile. So start with the client's problem and yourself. Here's an overview I would use for our Shopify example. I help Shopify store owners upload and organize product catalogs without duplicate SKUs, inconsistent titles, or missing image details. I can't support you with product uploads, variants, collections, spreadsheet cleanup, image naming, and alt text. My portfolio includes sample catalog projects showing the exact process I use before uploading products. Now, for a new project, I'll confirm your product format, identify missing information, and complete a small patch for review before handling the full catalog. That's enough. It explains who you help, what you do, what proof is available, and how you reduce the client's risk. You see, your employment history can include relevant work you've done actually outside the platform, including a traditional employment and legitimate freelance experience. Don't inflate that into senior digital transformation consultant. Client who needs a thumbnail designer will learn more from 3 strong thumbnails than from a certificate saying you watched a Canva course. Here is the number that stings. Upwork's technical minimum is $3 an hour for hourly contracts with $5 minimum for fixed price work. That doesn't mean $3 should become your beginner strategy. For a beginner, I'd rather sell a small fixed deliverable than slash the hourly rate. So instead of saying you'll work indefinitely for $3 an hour, offer to clean and upload the first 5 Shopify products as a paid milestone. The client gets a small test and you keep the work clearly defined. Upwork calculates profile completeness using required and optional sections. The required foundation includes your profile photo, overview, at least one employment history item, and at least one skill tag. Together, those required items make up half of the completion score. Complete the profile but don't fill it with unrelated information just to move a percentage bar. Now, every section should make the same argument. This is the work I do. This is the proof I have, and this is what working with me will look like. Here's what you should do today. Choose one service and create one portfolio sample for it before you touch the rest of your profile. Then make your title. First 2 overview sentences, skills and employment history point towards the same service. You don't need to hide the fact that you have 0 Upwork reviews. You need to stop making 0 reviews look like 0 experience, 0 preparation, and 0 proof. With a profile you can defend.
Rub it on and watch it go. Make yourself unstoppable.